Hello everybody, welcome back to 216 Custom Auto Restorations. Here with Toby on the 1959 El Camino. I think the last video I said that I was going to sand the car with 600 grit wet and it'd be about ready for paint once I get that done, unless I found any mistakes or anything bad. But I've kind of changed my course of action. What I'm going to do is, being that the top of the car is going to be white and the top of the fins are going to be white and the bottom of the car is going to be black, I'm going to paint it in two different sessions. I'm going to do the top of the fins and the top of the roof in the white, and then a couple days later I'll do the black. There's a couple different reasons for that. The car is a pretty big car and I've got a bunch of different pieces. We pulled out the bed of it and found a bunch of nasty stuff under here, as you can see, and that's going to be something we'll talk about in another video about what we're going to do with all of that stuff. And it all comes down to how far you want to go, where to start, where to end, how much money do you want to spend, what is the car's value when it's all completely done, all kinds of different factors, and that's up to the owner to decide what he wants to do. But one of the things that I wanted to touch on today, or in this video session, was I talked about removing tape. As you can see right here, I'm removing some of the tape so I can retape it again, because I want to have fresh tape on here, on all this chrome, before I paint. Just make it a little easier to remove with fresh tape. But this tape that I have on here right now has been on here for a few weeks. Like I was saying, when you're color sanding, you get it wet, and then you can pull the tape a lot easier when the tape is wet. And here is a prime example of what I'm talking about right here, is just trying to get this tape up. When it's dry like this, it just comes apart in little tiny pieces, which makes it very, very difficult to remove. But that's what I'm going to be up against today, because I don't want to get the whole car wet, because I'd like to get this roof and these fins painted today. And if I'd have thought about this when I was wet sanding, I would have removed all the tape, but unfortunately I didn't do that, so now I've got a battle ahead of me. So if I'd have been a little proactive on the thinking, it would have saved me a lot of time, because this is going to take me a long time peeling this off of little chunks at a time. You can see how hard this tape is, just very brittle, because it's just sitting on there. Probably the primer and everything is just dried it out, taking all the flexibility out of the tape. So instead of being able to pull this off in one big chunk, I'm going to be scraping with my fingernails and taking it off like I'm doing right now. Anyways, nothing ever goes perfect, and it's always good to see other parts of the restoration. I mean, people always show how easy things can be done, and some of the times they don't really show you what they're up against. But I'm going to show you my faults and the good parts too. Not just everything's good like you see on TV. See how that just ripped away from them. And it just being a bugger. But it's not nothing I haven't done before. Probably something I'll do again in the future. But I just wanted to give you an example of how to save yourself some time. Get that tape wet, pull it in a couple minutes, or do what I'm doing and spend an hour just taking the tape off just around the roof of the car. Anyways, here we go again. Beautiful day here in Montana. Some elk up on the hill, running around out in the field out there. So you can't see them right now, but there they go. Anyways, everybody, thank you for watching. Toby from 216 Custom Auto Restorations. Talk to you soon. Take care.